Hi, I'm Carmela.
Hi, I'm Augustine.
Hi, I'm Brenda.
I'm Samson.
Hi, I'm Cassidy.
Hi, I'm Adriana, and welcome to our Demo Day presentation for Deep Dive Digital Media Cohort 11. Over the past 12 weeks, we have had a chance to be a part of a real working digital media studio. We learned how to work individually and as a crew to produce some awesome digital media content. We hope you enjoy our presentation.
I'm a photographer by profession, but I wanted to expand my skills, so I enrolled in the Immersion Digital Media Bootcamp. I had the chance to grow my creativity. I really enjoyed how the class facilitated sharing our ideas with one another. These group discussions really helped us grow as digital media artists and entrepreneurs.
In addition to working with our instructors and fellow students, we had the chance to work with real clients in the community. Here's an animated clip I produced for Roadrunner Food Bank.
I really enjoyed working with the staff, the communication staff at Roadrunner Food Bank. It was a really great experience. I met with them. I took my own photos and videos, and I ended up producing a 2-minute video requesting donations. And they were happy with the video, and they asked for all of my footage, and hopefully they will use it in their further communications and fundraising.
The Roadrunner Food Bank is a really great cause, so I also jumped in and made my own commercial for it. So here it is.
Okay, one of the number one questions I get is, how much does $1 really go at Roadrunner Food Bank? Well, $1 can add up to 5 meals. Most here is what kind of food is needed to feed hungry New Mexican, and it's all types of food. Anywhere from dry goods to fresh produce to breads to meats to dairy. So it's all types of food that you'd find in your own pantry at home.
From the first week of class, we started working on real digital media projects with businesses and organizations. Here's a clip I produced for a local shop in Ruidoso.
I took time off from my full-time job to take this boot camp. One of the first projects I did was for the nonprofit organization that I work for. This is my video about Comprehensive Community Support Services. Hello, welcome to Comprehensive Community Support Services. CCSS supports you with food, housing, clothing, employment, education, advocacy, money management, legal supports, social support, and wellness. Why are we here? Some children and families may need extra support during difficult times, and that is what we're here for. But most importantly, we are here for you for emotional support. So how do we get started? You will be assigned a community support worker, and we will call you to set up a meet and greet over webcam. Don't have a camera? Don't worry, we can set up a phone call too. We will send you a link via email to log into your meeting.
I work full-time for Explora Children's Science Museum, and they gave me the opportunity and the time to further develop my digital media skills by taking this boot camp. Here's a spot I produced for Explora and our new building, X Studio.
My mom is planning on starting a new substance abuse counseling agency. I produced a clip for her. Take a look.
We had the opportunity to work with a bunch of different programs and businesses. They asked us to work with a variety of different projects inside and outside of our comfort zone. So here is an animation clip that I would consider somewhat outside of my comfort zone.
Well, all I can say is 12 weeks goes by really fast. When you're learning really interesting things every week and having all these opportunities from Pixar to Beyond to learning the Adobe Suite, Premiere Pro, all of it, it just flies by. It was so fun. One of my favorite parts of this program was learning how to use the Beyond business animation software. So I created an animation, a 2-minute video for the state of New Mexico for the WIOA program, the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, which I am a recipient of. So when we had to choose a project that we wanted to do, I chose them because I was very grateful for the funding that allowed me to take Deep Dive Digital Media. So it went through several revisions. We worked with a lot of different people in different departments over the course of 2 months, and I was able to get a final video that was approved and that will be used going forward with this program. So that was exciting. I also had the idea to translate it into Spanish, and Adriana, my cohort member, she is going to be translating it into Spanish for us. So it was a great opportunity, and I'm glad we got something that was tangible and that's something that they can use, and it was really a fulfilling experience.
Welcome to the New Mexico Workforce Connection Center's Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, also known as WIOA Youth Program. The transition to online learning during the pandemic made it hard for some teens and young adults to stay engaged. And adjusting to a new way of learning can be difficult. Did you know just in Bernalillo County right now, there are more than 1,200 unhoused youth? Nearly 1 in 4 New Mexican children under 18 years of age lived in poverty in 2019. Plus, a recent study shows New Mexico high school graduates are not easily connecting to the college and career opportunities that are available to them. The good news is, your local New Mexico Workforce Connection Center, in partnership with the WIOA program, can help youth ages 14 to 24. What is the WIOA Youth Program? It's a program that helps young adults find job opportunities and workforce training they'll love. There are many services to choose from, specifically designed for each person's interests and abilities, from tutoring, mentorship, paid work experience, and even leadership skills. Do you know a young adult or a teen that is looking for their first paid job? WIOA has placed hundreds of young people in jobs such as animal shelters, restaurants, the construction industry, healthcare, and much more. All you have to do is apply to see if you're eligible. Some teens might need help getting back on track and graduating from high school. WIOA can help with that too. WIOA may even be able to offer financial assistance for certain certificate and degree programs, specialized training, and even college tuition assistance. Best of all, services are free for eligible families. Don't forget, there are many teens and young adults ready to get on the path to success. The friendly staff at the New Mexico Workforce Connection Centers are here to help. Go online to find your closest New Mexico Workforce Connection Center. There are 23 centers throughout the state. Think about a young person who might need a boost. There are a variety of services available for youth and families who are experiencing financial hardship. Just scan the QR code or follow the link to learn more. Let's help shape a young New Mexican's future.
When I saw Carmela's WIOA spot, I thought we needed a Spanish version, so I became a Spanish voice actor for WIOA. When my family saw some of the work that I've done in this class, my sister asked me to do a commercial for her new business, Miss Molly's Apothecary. Check it out.
I decided to spend most of my time on making a virtual reality avatar for my capstone. Take a look. Here's my digital media avatar I made. This avatar works for VR chat, other games, even Beat Saber. You can have this there, play the games. It does need more kinks to be worked out, as you can see the vest doesn't attach properly, but it's good. At the digital media deep dive course, you can learn a lot of stuff here. I learned how to make this in a week. It was hard to make, but there's still a lot more stuff I gotta learn. On to the next person.
I also wanted to focus my capstone on 3D digital assets, so check out my 3D rendered animation that I created using the free open source program Blender.
For my capstone, I wanted to showcase my passion for game development and art, so I chose to go with a visual novel game, and I created all the art assets on my own minus the backgrounds, and I also did the programming myself.
As I mentioned before, my motivation for joining this bootcamp was to help develop my own photography and digital media business. Here's a video I produced and edited to help promote my business.
One of the unexpected benefits of this bootcamp was that we were able to collaborate in real time with Disney Pixar. Rod set up this collaboration with Pixar to help us develop our storytelling skills. Every Monday, we had the chance to work with real Pixar animators, writers, and directors. We had digital media assignments due every week. This was such a unique opportunity that I put my best effort in this and I made it my capstone. Here is some of the work that I did with Pixar. Her name is Galaxia. On the outside, she looks like a tardigrade, aka a water bear, a moss piglet. She's fluffy with 8 arms, claws, cute and cuddly. On the inside, she is stoic, she's stern and wise. What she wants the most is to do her job right, have a responsibility to do what's best. What stops them from getting what she wants is unforeseen obstacles arise that may or may not need to be fixed. What she needs to learn is that some things are happy accidents and should not be fixed.
Pixar is a good company, and I feel like if we had the chance to work with them, I feel like we wouldn't disappoint.
So far, the Pixar class that we had the opportunity of joining has really opened my eyes on how much work, revision, editing, all that kind of stuff goes into a project. And I really am looking forward to finishing the program and learning as much as I can to be able to put into my own work.
We were given a really great opportunity to work with Pixar and take their class. So that was really exciting to learn more about how to develop your own character and how to create the world to fit them into.
I think Rod getting us involved and connected with Pixar was just next level because to me, joining on their weekly meetings every Monday night, we get to see how the professionals have systems in place and they've already worked out how to create stories and the process for doing that. And they share all of their secrets with us. There's room for questions. There's a community board. I just find that really helpful, and it's so great for students to be able to access that and have all that inside knowledge.
This boot camp, I warned Rod and Casey that I probably wouldn't speak much during class. I had very high motivation to learn, but I didn't want to lead class discussions. Rod bet me that would change before the boot camp was over. He won the bet. I soon found myself as the director to a commercial for one of the highest profile projects we have ever had, Tesla, New Mexico.
We worked together as a team to produce a Tesla commercial. It was interesting, but it was fun.
Working on the Tesla project, our group project, was very valuable. First of all, it got all of us knowing each other a lot better, kind of identifying where all of our skills are, because we all have something different to bring to the table. And my role was I created the intro in Premiere Pro for our final film, and I learned Adobe After Effects and Premiere Pro a lot better by doing that. I also organized the production of it, connecting with Santa Fe Tesla and speaking with them and setting up the time and the place and the location. And I created a lot of the footage, a lot of the pictures, and a lot of the video that are in the final movie.
It was so much fun to travel to Santa Fe with the class and to film a real Tesla electric car.
I played one of the most important roles in production, editing. I took video clips, graphics, images, sounds, and put it all together with a splash of my own personality.
And best of all, I got to drive a Tesla.